2020 turned my living space into an art gallery. Actually, these two paintings are separate pieces. I drew this piece first. There is a big mountain in the background. In the foreground, you'll see a green mountain with a green forest. The focal point is a waterfall. The water came all the way from the mountain. When the water came to a sudden drop in height, it creates a big force. When I drew this piece, it was completed on 27 April 2020. It took me 2 to 3 days to paint because I was not experienced. I did a lot of trial and error. I kept changing the color of the snow mountain. That's why I spent so much time on this piece. Then I proceeded to paint the second piece. Here, I painted with reference to some real pictures, but I prefer to create painting based on my feelings, so I will alter what I think suits my liking. When I paint, I have the freedom to paint what I wanted. The water drops from a height and flows rapidly down. I feel great satisfaction to paint flowing water because water is moving all the time. It represents great source of energy. When I drew waterfall, I could hear sound of water in my mind. Maybe it was because of my strong imagination. And all these 3 paintings are my early artwork. I painted them somewhere in December 2019. That time I was fascinated by the northern light. So I drew lots of paintings of northern lights. And all my paintings are night scenes. The color tones I used back then was pretty dark. All my paintings are dark tone with shooting stars in the sky. The amazing things about this painting is these 3 paintings are actually painted separately. They are individual pieces. But when I place them side by side, all the mountains can join and form an elongated piece of art. The shooting stars are also coincidentally shooting from same angle and same direction. I wasn't aware of all this until my friend told me about her realization. The last coincidence was among the 3 paintings, I drew only 1 moon. Let's look at this painting. I bought it during the trip to Nepal. According to the artist, it's the scenery of the world's tallest mountain, Mount Everest. Okay, let's look at this piece, which was painted even earlier. It was also belonged to the Northern Light series. I drew this on 4th of November 2019. This is my very first acrylic painting on canvas. When I first started painting, it took me ages to figure out how to paint with the acrylic paint. Success did not come fast and easy. It took me a while before I finally get the hang of it. I did not get the results that I wanted on the first few attempts. Even much earlier, I also drew using poster paint. This was painted on 8th of August 2013. Now it's 2020, it's 7 years ago. Painting is not a skill one can pick up overnight. One needs to have deep interest, so that one will keep thinking how to paint with improvement. When I first saw this Nepal painting, I did not have any clue how to paint mountain with acrylic because I had never touched acrylic paint before. Only recently I started to step out of my comfort zone, and I was surprised to discover painting is such a therapeutic session because when I am painting, I only focus on how to enhance the painting. It is also very natural that artists will imagine herself walking into the painting. It's because in your mind you already see the shooting stars and the water flowing. You are drawing what you already see in your inner world. If you are keen to pick up a hobby, I would suggest you to choose painting. What's most important is to enjoy the fun of creating arts.